The travel documents of the vulture are its wings, and it is its own pilot. Welcome to sign 47 of section 7 of chapter 4 of the Holy Quran. Chapter 4 being Surah Al-Nisa. Let's go. Ya ayyuhal lazina utu al-kitaba amanu bima anzala musaddiqan lima ma'akum min qabli. Okay, let's stop there. Let's stop at ma'akum. O ye who believe, no, O ye people of the book, O ye people of the book, ya, ayyuhal lazina utu al-kitaba, of people of the book. Amanu bima anzala musadakan lima ma'akum. Believe, amanu, in what we have now revealed. Now is in brackets. Now is in brackets. Without the brackets, it is believe in what we have revealed. Amanu bima nazala. It's not anzala. Sorry. Amanu bima nazala. Amanu bima. Sorry. Amanu bima nazalna. Pardon me, viewers. Amanu bima nazalna. Amanu bima nazalna. Musadikan lima ma'akum. Believe in what we have now revealed, confirming what was already with you. The word already is in brackets. Without the brackets, it is confirming what was with you, confirming what was with you, but it's already with you. Yes. Okay. Min kable an nutmisa, min kable an natmisa ujuha, min kable an nutmisa ujuha. Before we change the face and fame of some of you beyond all recognition. I haven't finished it in the Arabic side. Min kable an nutmisa ujuhan. Ujuhan. Where is it? Before we change the face and fame of some of you beyond all recognition. Some of you is in brackets. Before we change the face and fame of some beyond all recognition. But then there is a bracket, there are brackets there. Some of you. Min kable an nutmisa ujuhan فنرودها على أدبارها فنرودها على أدبارها. That means beyond all recognition. So putting everything together, it is before we change the face and fame of some of you beyond all recognition. Our nul annahum كما لا كما لعن الصحابي كما لعن الصحابي السبت كما لا كما لعنا أصحاب السبت لعنا is to curse. Nala is to curse. Uh, of some of you and turn them hindwards, or curse them as we curse the Sabbath breakers. Mm, as we curse the Sabbath breakers. Kama na'alna ashabul sabti. Ashabul sabti is Sabbath breakers, those who broke the Sabbath. Mm. Viewers, you can find out what the Sabbath is. We've done it a number of times. Mm. Uh, Wakana amrullahi maf'ulan. Wakana amrullahi maf'ulan. For the decision of God must be carried out. Maf'ulan must be carried out. Maf'ulan must be carried out. Mm. And Amarullah is decision of God. Whatever God decides must be carried out. No doubt about it. Mm. We have how many notes? 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, we have just two notes: 5, 6, 7, and 5, 6, 8. 6, 7 is against fame. We change the face and fame of some of you beyond recognition. 5, 6, 7. 5, 6, 7. Note 5, 6, 7 to sign 47. Literally, before we obliterate some features into brackets or faces into features into brackets or faces and turn them front to back or back to front in brackets, either front to back or in brackets or back to front. Semicolon. An Arabic idiom which must be translated freely to yield its power, meaning in English. To yield its sorry, to yield its proper meaning in English. So this idiom is an Arabic idiom which must be translated freely to yield its proper meaning in English. The face is the chief expression of a man's own real essence. Of a man's own real essence. It is also the index of his fame and estimation. It's also the index of his fame and estimation. Full stop. The people of the book had been specially favored by God with revelations. If they proved themselves unworthy, they lost their face. And the face is in double inverted commas, full stop. Their eminence would, owing to their own conduct, be turned into degradation. Full stop. Others would take their place. Full stop. The first shall be last, and the last shall be first. Matthew 19, sign. Matthew 19, verse 30. When it comes to the Bible, it is verse and not sign. Matthew 19, verse 30. So you see why sometimes it's difficult. It's comparing the Bible quotations with the Quran verses can be problematic because the Quran tells us plainly that these people of the book, the Israelites, had changed uh, some parts of the Bible. Mm. Both the Injil and the Old Testament, they have changed them. So, how do you compare a book that has been tampered with a book that has not been tampered with? Mm. So, it's difficult. It causes problems. Uh, and that is note 567. Let's go to 568. Note 568. We are simply being referred to chapter 265 and note 79. 568 is again Sabbath breaks. Yes, for those of us, even I myself, I think I've forgotten the Sabbath. I know it concerns fish and whatnot, but let's go there and see. It is proper for us to go to chapter 2, sign 65, note 79, to see what is there for us. Sign 79. Yes, we go to sign 79. Let's read the English part. And well ye knew those amongst you who transgressed in the matter of the Sabbath. We said to them, be ye apes, despised and rejected. So he changed the face. Their human faces to ape faces of apes. Be ye apes. Kunu, I forgot it. Kunu akirarata, something like that. My Arabic is not coming. Be ye apes. Or Hanzira. Al-Kiradata or Hanzira, yeah. One of them. Kunu al-Kiradata. Mm? And they became apes. Kiradata or Hanzira. Mm? Uh, be apes, and they are. So you see that the two chapters relate to one another. It concerns changing of faces. So we've done notes 568 to sign 47. Let's go to sign 48. Inna Allah la yaghfiru an yushrika bihi. Inna Allah la yaghfiru an yushrika bihi. God forgiveth not la yaghfiru that partners should be set up with him, and yushrika bihi, that partners should be set up with him. ويغفر ما دون ذلك liman yasha'a wa yaghfiru ma duna zalika liman yasha'a, with him. But he forgiveth anything else to whom he pleaseth. He forgiveth anything else to whom he pleaseth. In other words, you do anything, God can forgive you. Pardon me to say, even killing a human being. That is, if he pleases, if he judges and says that no, it was not your fault that you killed somebody, maybe in self-defense or something, which people don't know, he can forgive. But to set up partners with him, he will never forgive you. Mm? Uh, uh, وَمَنْ يُشْرِكَ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ افترى إثما عظيما. Where is it? Yes. وَمَنْ يُشْرِكَ بِاللَّهِ فَقَدْ افترى إثما عظيما. To set up partners with God is to devise a sin most heinous indeed. Aziman here is interpreted as most heinous indeed. So, to set up partners with God, mm, to set up partners with God. Mhm. Woman yushrika billahi, to set up partners with God, mhm, uh, is to devise. Iftara. Iftara is to devise. Mm. Iftara ithman aziman is to devise a sin most heinous indeed. Ithman, sin. Mm. I comment these those who interpreted the Quran. Some of us couldn't have done that. I couldn't have done that. Mm. And that is note sign 48. There is a note to read. Mm. Iftara uh, Ithman. Iftara Ithman. Pardon me. Iftara Ithman. Uh, that's what the note is going to tell us about 569. Just as in earthly kingdom, the worst crime is that of treason, as it cuts off the very essence of the state. So, in the divine kingdom, the unforgivable sin is that of contumacious treason against God by putting up God's creatures in rivalry against Him. You know what God creatures means. Hmm? Whatever idols you are using, whatever items you are using as God, it is God who created them. So that is treason in the spiritual realm. To use God's creatures as God rather than God Himself. Mm. That of rivalry against Him, yes, against Him, God. Now, this is rebellious. Sorry, this is rebellion against the Creator. This is rebellion against the Creator. It is what Plato would call the lie in the soul. The lie in the soul is in double inverted commas. This is what Plato, for those who don't know Plato, is we are going back to history. And Plato was a writer. I don't know whether a writer or a poet, mm, something like that. So this is it is what Plato would call the lie in the soul. Full stop. But even here, if the rebellion is through ignorance, even here, if the rebellion is through ignorance, and is followed by sincere repentance and amendment, God's mercy is always open. Of course, God's mercy was open to Pharaoh until the moment that he was drowning, when the mercy was taken away from him. You can imagine how wicked Pharaoh was. But God's mercy was still open to him. So if he had repented before the floods, he would have been forgiven by God. And that's note 569 to sign to sign 48. Let's go to sign 49. Alam tara illa lazina yuzakuna anfusahum. Alam tara illa lazina yuzakuna anfusahum. Hast thou not, hast thou not turned thy thought to those who claim purity for themselves? So I don't know how human beings can say to themselves or think to themselves that they are pure. Alam tara illa lazina yuzakuna anfusahum. Bal Allahu yuzaki man yasha. Uh, Nay, but God doeth purify whom he pleaseth. Man yasha. Wala yuslamuna fatilan. Wala yuslamuna fatilan. Wala yuslamuna fatilan. And they will not be wronged a whit. And they will not be wronged a whit, which is spelled WHIT. They will not be wronged a whit. And a whit here means at all. They will not be wronged at all. They will not be wronged a whit. They will not be wronged at all. In other words, you get your punishment just measured according to the weight of the punishment. And that was sign 49. The note to read is sign 50. People who believe they are purified. To those who claim purity for themselves. Sign note 570. Note 570, pardon me. The sanctimonious or self-sanctified people are the farthest from sanctity. I love that. The sanctimonious or self-sanctified people are the furthest from sanctity or purity, which can only proceed from God. It is only God who can say, so and so is pure or sanctified, and not human beings. We call people saints and whatnot, saying this, saying that, saying that. Who are you? Who be you? It's only God. Let him get into the grave. And if only he could come back to tell you, my brothers, remove the saint from my name. It would have been better for him. Okay. They cannot play with God's. They cannot play with God's truth. This continues. They cannot play with God's truth and yet go on claiming to be guided and purified or purified by God, and either claim to be purified or they are purified by God. Their falsehood in itself condemns them. No further proof is needed of their selfishness and evil. No further proof is needed of their selfishness and evil. And that was note 570 to sign 49. Let's go to the last sign of the section, which is sign 50. انظروا انظروا كيف يفترون على الله الكذب. انظروا كيف يفترون على الله الكذب. Behold, they invent a lie against God. Kaziba, a lie. وكيف به إثما مبينا. وكيف به إثما مبينا. But that by itself is a manifest sin. Mubinan, manifest. Ithman, sin. Manifest sin. Ithman, mubinan. And that's the last section. That's the last sign of section 7, sign 50. We shall halt here. In the next episode, we shall go to sign 51. God willing. May God take us there. Mhm. 1 minute, 1 second is important because after reading this, just here, may God forgive, may God forbid. You could watch me here and I'm gone. So, next time, God willing, very, very important, God willing. Next time, God willing, we shall go to section 8, which begins with sign 51. Thank you very much. Ilalakai, bye bye. Oruba. May God be with you all.